Believe in the higher power, the universe. It holds all the abundance you keep dreaming of. We're not kidding. Yes, everyone on TikTok and Instagram is screaming about how I manifested this shit, but can you manifest your way into $1 million lottery ticket? Jim Carrey, Oprah Winfrey, Ariana Grande, Demi Levato, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jay-Z, Drake, Zendaya, and Tom Holland are some of the many other celebrities that now lead fulfilling lives of their dreams because of manifesting. Granted, they didn't win the literal lottery, but looking at how they live, they did win some sort of lottery, right? So, who are these big lottery winners that use the law of attraction? Pearly Smith won $429.6 million. Would you and your children play the lottery not just because you're hopeful, but also because you are all believers in the power of the law of attraction? Pearly May, now 76, did that with her 7 children. She largely credits the power of divine intervention for their huge win. She learned about the winning Powerball numbers through a dream, and when she awoke, she wrote the numbers down. Some days after this dream, alongside her family, they learned about the big win. But rather than keep all this wealth to themselves, the Trenton family invested 10% of the money in a charity with the intention to help people, specifically the individuals who also believe in and are connected to their religion. They've since made giving back to the community one of their lives' missions, not just because that is who they are, but also because they view their success as a way of spreading their community's faith, happiness, and well-being. That said, she keeps reminding others that there's an underlying narrative around the law of attraction, which is the fact that even when you're manifesting abundance, you have to have the right intentions. So, for Trenton's family, the only thing they wanted to do by getting rich was to make the difference the entire community needed, not just their family. In other words, manifestation and the law of attraction don't work if your end goal is to belittle the neighbors or if you want to make others jealous. It doesn't work if your intentions are masked with bitterness or lack. She notes that unless you plan on using the resources for your benefit and the benefit of others, it may not work. Neil Wandles, $232.1 million. At the tender age of 23, Neil Wandles selected a specific set of Powerball lottery numbers to win him the $232.1 million jackpot. But his win wasn't just another run-of-the-mill attempt at winning the lottery. His moves were all calculated, and he planned and was prepared to win. The most relevant part of his win was that he'd manifested the significant abundance in his life. So whenever he played the lottery, he was always manifesting the big results. For starters, Neil didn't select his winning numbers from any other town but from a specific town called Winning in South Dakota. Of course, this was crucial to his win, and it also underlines the importance of taking the proper steps and being in the right places, people, and things associated with wealth and abundance. This is an integral part of the law of attraction, because it maximizes your chances of aligning yourself with the desired outcome. He didn't stop there. Neil was also intentional with his winnings and didn't splurge or gamble it all away. Instead, he opted to keep living the everyday life he was used to while processing the newfound wealth. His was the most strategic move for anyone who's researched the elements of the law of attraction. According to the law of attraction, believers are expected to be at peace with their current lifestyle while focusing on the good instead of the things they lack. So, by the time Neil got his winnings in the bank, he already had a plan. First, he resolved to pay off his debts and the financial worries he and the rest of his family struggled with. Cynthia P Stafford, $112 million. This next story of a lottery win points to the unknown dark work and the inner workings of the realm of manifestation and not knowing how the law of attraction works. This is the story of Cynthia Stafford, who credits the law of attraction and its applicable techniques for the win, although it appears that she didn't know everything needed for the law to work in her favor in the long run. Cynthia P Stafford from California won $112 million in the Mega Millions lottery in 2008. Cynthia is often regarded as a paradigm example for lottery winners. Her life changed overnight after the win, and in addition to upgrading her life, she started a film production company in her name, which had been her lifelong dream. Unfortunately, she lost her good fortune and went bankrupt because she could not accept her new status and newfound wealth. Sad, huh? Cynthia's story is now used as an example and a learning point when it comes to manifestation and the law of attraction. With how this all unfolded, Cynthia was not mentally prepared to come to all that money at once. Perhaps she had not developed that deep image where she envisioned herself as a rich, happy, and well-adjusted human. Essentially, for the law of attraction to work for you, you must have a positive relationship with money and not feel negative about it, believing that you are entitled to a life of abundance. Timothy Schultz, $28 million, Iowa. Although manifesting and the law of attraction are trending topics today, these are old practices that have been diligently practiced for many years. So, not so long ago, in February 1999, when one Timothy Schultz from Des Moines bagged the grand lottery prize of $28 million, it didn't come as much of a shock or surprise to him. Timothy, 21 at the time, believed in the law of attraction, and this college student that worked at one of the local convenience stores was very much ahead of his time. Timothy claimed to have had a dream. In this dream, he'd actually won the big lottery prize. This dream pushed him to buy the Powerball lottery ticket. The purchase even made stronger his convictions, and he somehow had a hunch that he would win. He even told his friends, but they didn't believe him. But things just got crazy after. Before the purchase and after his crazy talk, one interested colleague, 20-year-old Sarah Elder, asked if he could buy half the ticket. He didn't oblige. But then Sarah demanded half the winnings once he won, and this conflict escalated and had to be resolved in court. This nearly jeopardized the prize money collection process, but thanks to the lottery rules applicable in Iowa State, the minimum age for lottery players was 21. Ultimately, this issue was resolved out of court, and Timothy's life changed greatly after the win. The win was the end of his financial problems, and today, he runs a YouTube channel that documents the interviews he has with other lottery winners. This next story is crazy. Lana McKenzie, $2.2 million. Lana McKenzie won this large sum in the Canadian Children's Hospital lottery. When buying the lottery ticket, she was quite broke, with only a $33 bank balance, but this didn't hold her back. She had this incredible urge or drive to buy and win, just like the other winners listed on the lottery's winner list. At the time, she used to play in a charity to help her sick son receive treatment as his kidney was failing. For this win to happen, she recalled her grandmother's words. She always told her that to make something happen, she needed to always visualize positive things. One day at work, she casually told one of her coworkers that there actually was an algorithm to life, and that the more you thought about something, the higher the likelihood that thing would happen. For Lara, this was the strategic use of the word lottery. A few days later, even to her surprise, she won the lottery and was able to cater to her son's treatment. Just unbelievable. Melodia Harris, $745,000. The other big lottery winner whose win she attributes to the law of attraction is the $745,000 lottery win by Melodia Harris. Harris credits her win to the relevant techniques and exercises that would help her to reach her impressive goal early in her 30s. This happened after she picked all 5 correct numbers. An experience she notes from the many years she claimed she would win. In addition to this positive mindset, she acknowledges that she won because she was steadfast in the visualization of her wins, as it has been recommended to her by the experts in the law of attraction techniques. Mind-blowing and powerful, huh? Well, if you think these stories are out of this world and beyond your comprehension, you're about to have a complete change in mind in all matters of manifestation and the laws of attraction.